Do-do. All right. How are you doing, everybody? Woo. We are kind of firing from the hip a little bit here. Running a little behind, but be okay. Uh, as always, we'll do an audio check real quick. A little concerned. I don't seem to be hearing anything. Oh, I had the volume way down. That's why. What an idiot. Oh, okay. Then I had a moment of not making any sound, so of course it doesn't help. No, it sounds okay. All right, let's take these and we'll do that. Put that up there. Oh, and we'll hit the microphone, which makes horrible sounds. Take that out. There we go. And of course, we are going to multi-stream again. So we'll see what happens here. Let's start this one up. It looks like we're up and running. All right. So, got to switch this screen because this one's wrong. There we go. Actually, let me switch that back for just a second because we got to check something. We're a one-man show here, folks, so it sometimes takes a lot. We'll get rid of that. And we'll bring up that. Oh, yes. All right. We are live. Okay. Good. Good. Well, I hope your weekend was a good one. We have got a bit of a cold spell here where I'm at, which is no fun. No fun at all. We do not have the dog. He is downstairs with Mrs. Rabbit. And we do have a couple cats, but they are content right now to be quiet and sleeping. Hopefully that'll last for the next 3 hours. Otherwise, we get to hear them chiming in. Okay. So yes, we are back with some more First Descendant content. As the description said, we have some materials to get and some updates to talk about. So first thing I want to do is I want to show you this. Hold on one second. That didn't work. There we go. All right. Let me load this up. There we go. So this is some recorded footage. As you can see, I'm not touching anything here. But this happened over the weekend. We were just doing a whole bunch of Colossi kills to get as many green tickets as we can. And we're just going with Glay. I'm not trying to break any records here. I'm just pulling the trigger until he falls down. Notice here I shoot at the legs. That way I don't break those shoulders. They're much easier to hit to drop him out of his frenzy. But like I said, we weren't trying to be awesome here, so we just took that in the face, and he ended up getting us. It's okay though. We got 3 lives, so it doesn't matter. Back in, drop him out, and you're going to look in the bottom right there at the rewards. Boom. 144. We have finally got the lottery drop. Now, I did some research on this. You can see I was very happy at the time. I did some research on this, and apparently somebody says they data mined the information, but apparently whenever you kill one of these guys, and I'll bring up the end screen here just so we can look at it in all its greatness and wonder. There it is. So anyway, Yes, 144 tickets. So once you kill one of these guys, there is a drop rate, so to speak, as far as the green tickets go. And this also is the red tickets for when you do infiltrations. But apparently, you have, I think it says a 95% chance of getting 4 with each kill. You have a 4.5 chance of getting anywhere between 10 and 15. And then you have a 0.5% chance of getting 100 to 150. I cannot verify that information. That is just what I read in doing my research. The individual posting that stated it had been data mined and confirmed. Um, so take it at that, whether it is or it isn't. But just to give you an idea of what the rumor mill is saying. But anywho, I could not tell you how many times I've killed an abyss colossi. Between tormentor, between infernal walker, and the defiler. Gosh, how many? I'm trying to think. It's hundreds of times. If ETA was up, I could see the actual things that I've unlocked. I didn't get very many of the red suits because I just didn't like them. But I have all 3 Colatoys, and I've got quite a few Defiler suits, and we have gotten, I think, 3 Tormentor suits. And this is finally my first lottery drop. So, a 0.5% chance might be a realistic thing. But, so yes, I did get it. I was super excited. Um, Apparently, it doesn't matter if you go in solo or if you're in with a group. Um, I mean, as long as you win and you're going to get green drops, that math goes through. So, it is possible. We did do it. So, super excited about that. Let's get back into the game menu here. And there we are. So, boom. But yes, we finally got our lottery drop. And of course, I immediately went back in there. I think the next 4 or 5 were 4s, and then I got an 11. And then it's been 4s ever since. So, but we do what we do. We are at currently 206 green tickets. I was only about 20 or 30 shy of the 300 I needed in order to get one of the skins when that 144 dropped in. So got a good head start. um, I want to get as many as I can between now and Friday when ETA shows up. I know only I got 2 days, but uh, I had stated before this the outfits for this one is actually kind of better than I didn't like Infernal Walkers at all, either for the male or female characters. For Defiler, they were okay. They were better. And I did get quite a few of those. And then I just want to get all of these. Mainly because if you look here in the journal, under growth, you got to turn these in. I want to get this done. So, yeah, super fun. But we're at 10 out of 30. And well, I guess that kind of gives you an idea of how many of these things I've done. Because you need 3,000 or 300 for each one, and I've gotten 10. So there's 3,000. Plus, I'm almost at another one, which would be 11, which would be 3,300. And take out my 144, divide it. Yeah, I guess if I really sat down, I might do that. I might do the math. Who knows? But yeah, we're a third of the way there, and I want to try to get that done. I know I have plenty of time, but I definitely want to make much better progress. I'm on my 3rd Abyss Colossi, and I'm only a third of the way through. That doesn't make sense. I'm on 3. This is the 3rd one that they've released. So my 3rd season, and I've only gotten 30% of the way through. So that hopefully makes more sense. But yeah, we want to do better. We want to do way better. So That's what we're going to focus on for the next couple weeks until we can get this number. It doesn't have to get to 30, but if we can get it up to like the 20s, low 20s even, I'll be happy. While we're in this screen, we're still moving along on this. Slow and steady wins the race, and that's how it's going to be. I was talking to a friend, and we were kind of talking about this, and we mentioned, or part of the discussion was mentioned that we're kind of going to hope that there's another way to get these instead of just the two that you get per day, because it makes 1,000 just ridiculous. But you know what? They haven't changed too many of these things. They'll change battle pass requirements and weekly challenge requirements, but for these guys, they kind of remain the same. Unintentional, but we got 69 out of 500 support requests, so we are moving along nicely on theirs. You usually get 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 a night if I really sit there and focus. When I first logged in, just a little pre-warm up before we started the stream, I ran over and there was a person looking for help, so jumped in and helped them. But it definitely has started to go down now that the new content is going away, and people are raising themselves up in levels a lot more. So who knows? It's we'll keep at it and we'll see. I really want to be a good deed rabbit, but they're making it hard on me. So that's this here. For Void Operation, we got to 78 and we kind of stopped. It hurt a little bit. We did that to get the bellow lifted up. So we're just up to 22 of those to get this thing done. I think I'm going to put that on the list of things that you do every day. Do 1 or 2 of these. That'll help make this go away. I wouldn't call it fun anymore. It's just kind of a chore now. And that's not what I look for when I'm playing a game, but it is what it is. This is the normal difficulty. I already did the hard, so. And we may just run in there and, make a beeline straight to the boss. Don't need to get any of the other stuff. Oh. Sorry, drinking the coffee. It would make it a little easier when the next bellow is released, if they do release a new one, to have some pet food already pre-made. So maybe hit a couple boxes, but we're definitely not going to spend inordinate amounts of time in there. It's this is what we're going for. So, and to be honest, I still have the super dog food that the one they gifted, and then the one that was in, I think, the one event. So I can make up some pretty good movement there. I'm just afraid of spending all the time and effort doing that, and then they change it. It's like, dude, would be horrifying, but is what it is. As far as Sigma Sector goes, we are almost at 70,000. We're at 68,000 people killed. We have to do this twice a day, and that's almost all that we're doing. We have so many descendants that we have to build the arcade tuning up for. So we're taking our off guys and working them up. Specifically, Bunny, Eugen, and Valby. Just depends on who I feel like running. That day is who I grab. They're descendants that I use Eugen all the time, or at least I used to. There's nothing wrong with him, and he's still my boy, and I am going to bring him back into front row service, but just trying to expand myself a little bit more, and some of the activities we've been doing lately, we needed to go a different direction. But so we're working on Eugen now, and Bunny, because she's our farmer and she does have some uses, as well as Valby, who I used to play all the time in the beginning and loved Valby. She's my little button, and we kind of got away from her, so definitely want to bring her back up. But yep, we have Freyna, Glay, and Serena completed, and Inez I think is at level like 38, so she's almost done. Kind of reluctant to place her Inez just because she's so incredibly useful in there that if I ever have to do it myself, or if I'm helping somebody, that I want to make sure that you bring as much power as I can, since Serena and Glay and them are done, and Nez would be the next one. So we just kind of benched her to save her for the playoffs. So, but yep, that's where we stand. I think Eugen's in the high 20s. So we're going to actually do that tonight, because that's one of the things we still have left to do for the day. So we'll get to see that. Um, Another thing to talk about is this right here. So I've been at 28 out of 50 for quite a long time, but we're not anymore. I managed to get in there, and we got at least 4. It's been rough. First off, removing parts from Deathstalker's so difficult. It's so hard to see. It's a very small little spot. I mean, his cover plate's huge. It's great. But it's been rough, because Deathstalker now is to the point where some people bring in some pretty powerful Descendants, and we're dropping him really quick, to the point where it's impossible for me to even remotely get a part removal. I think the fastest time I've been part of was 8 seconds. 8 seconds on Deathstalker. That is ridiculous. But it, yeah, not too much fun. Let me move this. I'm sorry. That wasn't too loud. Thought it was going to be really loud. But yeah, so we got that. The other issue I have is it's a team battle. And sometimes, okay, I try not to be selfish. I try to be a team player. But in one fight, I grappled to him, and then my teammates put him into, or put her into her frenzied state, which knocked me off. Like, I grabbed hold, and she was doing her swinging about, so I had to hold on. And I think I got a punch, and then I just fell off, and I was like, dude, what happened? And then, immune and doing the little motions and stuff. So I was like, all right, well, it is what it is. And then we did the immunity phase, and I ran back, and I jumped up onto it and was waiting to punch it again, and they shot it and blew the thing up while I was hanging on to it. So that was a little angering. I did throw a bit of a tantrum in game. Not much, just a little. But I had to do it twice and still not get the removal. Like I said, I try not to be selfish. I'm trying to do this. This is my task. It's not theirs. I didn't say anything. I wasn't like, hey guys, I'm trying to do the removal. And to be honest, in some cases, people are still just trying to get their clears, whether it's their first clear or whether it's multiples to get their guns, or looking for components, whatever. They need the kill, not the fancy stuff. So I really don't have a place to argue. I don't want to form a team of 4 and go in there and just kind of set the situation up too well. Still kind of like this randomness, and hey, I've done it 32 out of 50 times, so it's not that bad. It is bad, but it's not that bad. Anywho, enough complaining about that. But yep, we are down to 18, which is awesome, and then we can get this thing done. I think the Colossi are going to always be the Abyss ones. I don't think they're adding any new ones like they have been. So this isn't going to change. Once we get this done, it'll be done. But yep, just 18 more to go. So overall, it's been a good weekend. Last several days, we got quite a few things, done. So what we are going to do first is we are going to switch over to Eugen. Oh, he's at 22, so low 20s. So he's got quite a bit of a ways to go. But the reason we're grabbing Eugen here, what do I say? Oh, man, I am. No, it's not that bad, but what I got here? I just got junk. I guess that's it. Just make sure everything's cleaned up. Yep. Okay. So the reason we're pulling on Eugen here is because for the Sigma sector, when you do the high risk, we'll do Isolated Desert first. When you complete the mission and get this reward, you get your high value relic, but you also get 4,000 of this RK tuning XP, plus the 1,500. So you're getting 5,500. That's a level or two. And that's what I've been doing. I will grab somebody that needs to work. I'll go in, I'll do Isolated Desert, then we'll do Broken Boundary, and then usually I walk away. So let's do this. I think earlier I was on just, getting prepped here and getting ready. And finished all of the daily tasks. Just went in, killed oh, sorry, yawned. Went in and killed Tormentor twice. I helped somebody on a support request, and then we did a couple other missions just real quick. Usually have some type of research going, so it was no iffy to grab that. And yep. And then it took us at least a half hour to do all that silly stuff. So we got everything done. So we are free to play. I want to start playing Biessa more as well, man. She was something else too. I know they say in here that they have resistance. Do they? Because they all seem to be dying pretty quick. So I know when I was doing Freyna, did take long. Yeah, these ladies are taking care of everything, aren't they? Oh, good kill. Oh, they're gone. Okay. So I've thought about, I mentioned in the description that we're doing some reactor farming eventually here. I want to get a better reactor for Glay. The one I have for her is pretty good, but could be better. I would like to get her skills to the point where by the time it cools down, it's ready to go again. And for that, I need to get a new reactor. We'll talk about that once we pull Glay out, bring her up to the plate. The reason I mention it is I hate reactor farming so much. And honestly, I'd almost rather run this thing because reactor farming, you just don't get too much. So at least I haven't. I've never. Hate this. I've never been very lucky as far as that. And as you can see, we get tons of reactors doing this. So this might be the better option. Alright. My team's got all those, so we're going to head this way. The other day I was doing this and I had a drop pod land on me. Oh my gosh. And yes, you will get stuck inside them if they land on you. Kind of torn between the way to do these, because doing it in public matchmaking gets it done much quicker, especially when you're using an off character like this. But this is going to make that 100,000 kills take a lot longer, because as you can see, my boy here didn't get too many of them. Look at that. Sigma sector's done. Arctic tuning. Did I get a second one? Nope, we did get a season level up. Let's take a look. What did we get? I could have hit the other button. Apparently I did. Yes, we only got 15 because we have no offensive skills. So we were shooting a lot of people, but they were getting killed. Look at all these reactors here. And I'm actually trying to get some singular ones here, but skill cooldown, but it's purple. So anyway, look at that. Dismantling weapons because of the pup. Alright, one down. We'll go back to Albion. What is that getting picked up? That was weird. The microphone was picking something up. Not entirely sure what that thing found. Alright, give me 1 second here. We're going to fire this back up. Good Lord. Got to remember that. 27 minutes. So we're going to see if it... it's crazy loud, what it was doing. It's calming down now. I can see little things. Alright. Okay, so that was one. Just for reference, the arcade tuning that I'm doing with Eugen, we're just making our way up to firearm attack. Oh, we can get it. Yeah, make him a little better. When I look at the rest of these, so skill cooldown would be nice, but that might be a hard reach. I think I can make it once we're over here. Multi-hit, I can't guarantee that, I have multi-hit on the weapons he's going to be using. Incoming damage mitigation, nah. Health would be good if we could make a beeline down to this. Skill power, don't really need it, not with Eugen. So, skill cooldown would be pretty good, but honestly, I've never really had too much of a problem. It's been a bit of an issue, I'm not going to lie. There have been times where I've tried to use my skill, and it just wasn't there for me. So we might try to get over here and see if we can get a little bit extra skill cooldown, and if that'll help out some. Eugen is one of my preferred assistance people whenever I'm helping somebody out, because Eugen is not apt to be doing things for people. He's just, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wondering if it'd be better to come across here, because we'll hit that purple as well. I think it will. It's not really going to matter right now. But yeah, what we might do, how many do we have? 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can. So we're going to come across the top here and get that. Probably knock these two out as well. What do we got? Oh, we don't need that, do we? Critical hit on my healing blast. Okay. The durations would be nice, but I think it'd be better to just pick up some firearm attack. We'll see. Yeah, it might be better to go just through the top, and we'll figure it out. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Not sure if I will though, but Yep. So that's the route we're going. We went to firearm attack because that's how we participate mostly. Is if we're not healing people, we're shooting them with guns. So making our guns as strong as possible is a win situation. We got 10% so far. See what we can add to that. Not a whole lot left though. These are only 2%, so is what it is. We might grab, if we have the excess, we can grab this one, these two, and we're going to get these two in the process. So that would be 5, and it's enough to take us up to 11. Not really that much of an increase. This would be the big one to go for, but we're nowhere near that. Let's see. But anyway, yeah, so that's where that is. We have one more Sigma sector to run, which would be Broken Boundary, to get our 4,000 plus our relics. And we'll go at it again. You know, it's not that Eugen doesn't use multi-hit weapons. It's that I don't think I'm going to build into it. That's the issue. So he could, and he could definitely benefit from that, but totally missed with that burst shot. Hey, look at that. We're getting ammo already. So for my HP build, for my HP build on Eugen here, we went with the midair, which honestly I prefer that. What are we doing here? We still got that guy, and then the bad guys are going to show up here, so I'm going to stay right where I am. But yeah, we went with the midair because that is the one that I honestly prefer. But with our shield build, since we're still working on our grapples, the long distance is so much better for that. Nice. Was that a good thing or bad? Was that... I don't know what blew up. Cannot believe this thing can hit from that far away, you know? It can definitely miss, too. There we go. Got that one, bud? That's the one way to do it. That's one way to do it, isn't it? Go Kyle. Look at you. I built up my Kyle, but don't play him. So...
We've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment point.
That was kind of cheesy, man. He hadn't even spawned in. I feel like I cheated. Close, I was just over there. Hey, what's up? Okay, goodbye. Hey, I'll heal everybody. All right. Ooh. Sitting there looking at the chat screens, getting ready to get waxed. Yeah, I got hit. All right.
Complete. Transport inbound.
Arcade tuning. Just one, though. Oh, we got some parts, though. That's pretty cool. Little 15 tickets over at ETA. I'll take that. Let's see how we did. 101. It's way better than the time before. We got 2 parts for Ancient Knight. Look at that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So, damn it. Oh, look at that. Skill duration up and range. Okay. We'll talk about that in a second. Don't need that. Cost and cooldown. That's a hell of a reactor right there. Cost, cooldown, duration, and a range are the ones I prefer. What I'm looking for Glay is a duration and cooldown mix. So the two of these together would have done it, but I mean, duration up, skill effect range, nothing to laugh about. But it's only one of what I wanted, and that would have been great for me to have snagged that here. That would have saved me some trouble. Okay. Did I actually delete? No, I didn't delete the things I marked. But it did move them up. So the funny thing about Glay is the reactor really doesn't matter. And in fact, a lot of people will get the role that they're looking for. Like a duration. And cooldown. Roll on, excuse me, any other reactor and they'll pop it on her because, oh, Lord, very good with that one, aren't I? To be honest, with her skills, it really doesn't matter. They're not power based, so yeah. I would still like to get a non-attribute, just because it matters to me to see it. HP. I don't really care for that consumable drop rate, but let's keep that because it is a skill cost modifier. Might be okay for now, but okay, we'll get rid of all that stuffs. I don't think there's any guns left, is there? Oh, there's one. Make it go away. Cool. Okay, so like I said, if you look at my Descendant module, this is my HP build. The shield build is the one that I use for my Deathstalker fights because it doesn't matter that you're halving my health. I've only got 1 health point. It's all built into shield, so this gives me a lot of survivability. That's really the only change that I have to make. And we are going to go in and see if we can get a couple of those Deathstalker removals. He is, of course, she, sorry, is still only available for public. My shield's 3 times what it needs to be. My defense is very low. I do have some toxic resistance, but not a whole lot. And of course, a minimum one. It's way low. 1.3 million over 730,000. No, it's good. I have long ago ran out of amorphous patterns for Deathstalker. Should probably just go get some of these. But I really don't need anything except what this one doesn't seem to want to give, which is the catalyst blueprints. Energy activators ain't so bad. But, yep, so it's no loss. But let's go in. I have found that this usually goes one of two ways. Either it's a very strong group, usually with one person who's kind of overpowered, but they have the idea they've done this fight before, and we're getting it done. Whether or not I can get a grapple or not depends on the overpowered people, but that's what happens most of the time for these fights. Sorry if you can hear my dog. He's unhappy down there. The other part of these fights is complete disaster. And you see people that aren't built for the fight and maybe don't know the mechanics, which can be, at least from my vantage point, it can be surprising. It's like, wow, this has been out for a long time. But again, we did have an influx of new players. Some of them are still out there. Yeah, I give it to you that a lot of times, especially with a game like this, that when there's a new season, new content, there's a swell of players, and then most of them drop back off again, go do other games, and they come back later. But there are some that are still here playing, and this could be their first times getting into this fight, so they don't really understand it. But yeah, so let's see. The biggest issue is seeing it, man. It's so hard to see this stupid little. I mean, the court. That's not the problem, and I still have not gotten a back one. I did see an Ajax in one fight. Old girl was down, and from where he was standing like up here by her head. Imagine she was laying on the ground. And I guess he saw that core directly because he put a bunch of bullets into it and then grappled it while she was down. So I was like, dude, maybe that's the way to go. So if we can get her down on the ground, maybe we'll see if we can get up there by her head, and maybe we'll get a better look at this thing. Taking a little while. Taking a long while. I really don't want to, dude, are we going to double it? Holy crap. Yeah, we just did. Good God. I really don't want to have to wait until they nerf Deathstalker and make it, soloable to get these like I did with some of the other ones. Hanged Man, I had to wait until he was soloable. It was just, there was no way to get part removals because everybody was going in there and just 1, 2, 3 shot and boom, 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 and he's on the ground and dead. So, waited too long for that one. Okay, let's see. Okay, that is bizarre. Let's see what we got here. Can usually tell right when we get in how this is going to go. All right, feeling good because there's no Glay, and there's no Serena's in here. I do have a Haley. She's already moving into position. And that did not pay off for me. Come on, look at me. So yeah, a lot of times, oh my gosh. Oh, you got it? Good, good man. That's still blue. We got it. That's happened quite a few times. I'll think it's ready to go. Oh, it is. I'll think it's ready to go, and I'll get myself killed standing there trying to get it. So, we see what happened there. Okay, so yes, that sucks. They pushed him into the immunity phase. However, he is complete, or she is in, dude. She is invulnerable now to damage. So we don't have to worry about anybody else doing damage to her. And this is plenty of time for that thing to reset. So I might be able to get... We gotta pay attention, though. Might be able to get that if we go quick. Let's do that just in case. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I have to go for this. Somebody else can get you. Oh, by the head. Yeah, you can. Oh my gosh, you can. That's the trick. That's why you let the Eugen do it. Okay, guys. Okay, let's go get clocks. Demios, buddy. Yep, everybody's about to get hurt, I think. Especially on that one. Ouch. Yep. Okay, so we're falling apart real quick here. But you know what? That back one. The back one's open. Dude, you gotta stay alive. Okay. There we go. But just... Alright, so I'm gonna let all that stuff hit because she probably wouldn't survive that if we didn't. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get her. Sorry, I got hit there. Got it? Okay, you do that. I'm about to die myself here. Did you not get him? Oh, man. Oh, and now I'm finally dead. She's gonna probably die saving me. Knew it. Knew it. And you're dead too. Yep. These people can't take any hits. So, it's kind of sad that we did not get the kill, but I did get the part removal. Nine rescues, we still failed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... I don't think I can do that here, so... we're going to go back to Albion. We're going to take a look at the, make sure we did get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we got it. That was a solid removal. We sure did. Sweet. Okay, let's go someplace where we're not in everybody's way. Why can't I highlight people? That's weird. Huh. I was trying to be helpful here, but like we can't. Okay, well, if we can't do it that way, we might be able to do it this way. Let's take a look. Okay, so 2 18s and a 28. So, he wasn't playing Serena then. I wonder if he's going to try to go in again. Do it. So, Demios, we were going to try to see if we can maybe help him out and figure out a way to work on a build. But unfortunately, it would appear as though somebody might have rage quit. Or he's got it to the point where we're not allowed to see things. But we'll see. I keep a track on this guy. I'm going to see if he goes in. I mean, Serena can definitely get it done much faster. But hey, we did, you know what? We did two things there. Number one, oh, that was me. Hell, I thought somebody was standing there with me. It was freaking me. How stupid can you be, dude? Well, there's an answer for that. So yeah, we're gonna see if we could do some helping out there. But yeah, but we did do two things. Number one, we did get a removal for ourselves, so yay. And second, yes, if you can get to that head spot there, that is a beautiful place to get that back one. You can grapple on a downed Colossi. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but you can do it. And I think if you grapple and then they stand up, it'll still count. You'll still be on there, and then you just got to survive their little shaky, and away you go. So we're going to actually go right back in. See if we can do it again. See how long this one takes to load. The people I was in there with, I don't think it was a skill issue. Maybe a knowledge of the fight was a little bit questionable, and builds. That was definitely not having the right build. That's all it is. So let's see. Hey, Donut Craver's in here with us again. Hey, and two Serenas might be an issue. We'll see. They might make this go real quick. Keep an eye on his shields and health. Her shields and health. Break. There we go. And I think somebody just double tapped it, and I think it's broken. Not feeling good about that. That looked like got him, Donut. Oh, Donut. Oh, sorry, Donut. I had to reload. We're coming. We just had a little bit of life problems, but we figured it out. Let's get out of the way. Shoot these things. Not my best job of shooting, but hey. Do some health. We're gonna see. I think they blew it. I think they blew it up. Yeah. Looks like that glay, I think, did it. So this one's gone. Don't do it, Serena. Ooh, look at this. This is no good. Try to keep everybody alive. Definitely a lot tougher. Now, I've also had problems going for this back one because it seemed to want to draw attention all the time. Hello. Oh, it's gold. Did you see that? Can't get it from this side, though. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. So I don't have my webcam yet, so you can't see me, but I've got a very sad face on right now. Yeah, we saw it gold, but as soon as we saw it and recognized it was gold, she was getting back up. At least we got the kill, so, I mean, it's not too bad. Donut Craver got a kill. I don't know if he needed one or what. We're going to let them both go. I don't want to do it with them again. No offense. Wasn't that overwhelming, but I don't know. I just don't trust Serena's to give me enough time to do what I'm trying to do. So we're going to wait until they go off into the sunset, or at least until that squad recruitment ends. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Went right into it. So we got a Serena that might try to kill him instantly. We got a Glay who's going to be putting serious damage and power shots. And then we got a Haley who could do the same thing. Alright, one part down. Yep, that was awful quick. Oh, did not get out of the way of that one. That would be a no. It's over here. It's also very difficult to see whether or not that part's active when the shield is on. So what we'll do is we'll stay in here, do our thing. Ooh. Worst time ever. Worst time ever. And nobody else shot any, so we're just going to come down here and let everybody else get hurt. There we go. Alright, as soon as this ring's gone, which it is. Okay, it's still blue. It's still blue. Forgot to reload. Don't want to put too much damage on it. Don't have that much time, though. Okay. Yep. I think we're going to do this one more time, see if we can get it. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. We're going to do this one more time. If we get it again, we'll probably get remotivated to try it. See if we can get to 35 before the night's over. Don't want to spend too much time on this because we do have a lot of other things that we want to try to do. But tis a shame. Well, it looks like me and Haley are going back in. Told you. I love this. I love this setup. Haley's a danger to the plan, but might work out in our favor. We got a bunny to take care of all the trash around, the skulls and all that stuff. I'm going to aim at the sky for a whole bunch. Come on. There you go. Missing my chances here being the hero. Just gotta start playing selfish, right? Think she's got it. Yeah, there you go, guys. Yep. Okay, this is where we needed Bunny, and she is not here. Looks like it worked. Oh, it didn't work out. Alright, we're going to take the bet that that thing's gold. I don't know if it's gone or if it's gold. We will see. Why are you over here? Alright, we're just going to come in here firing the grapple. Come on. Nope, it is still blue. That should have done it. Bingo. Somebody get her, I'm up here. Nope, you're not gonna? Sorry, Jep. I let Jep die. Alright, you got that one. You don't know what clocks are doing. Oh, come on. Oh, it's too far away and too slow. Alright, you know what? We got one. Oh! Too many hits. Saving. Oh, good job. Oh, killed me anyway, bastard. Okay. Well, like I said, you know, now we're motivated to try to get it again. That actually worked out really well. And we'll see. I don't know. I didn't see anybody else jumping in with me. Nope, but this one's good. I like this. Might be a little hard to keep them alive, but see what happens. She gets that twist when she shoots, man. Okay, step one. It's gold. Don't blow it. Don't blow it, people. Oh. Can't believe that hit her. Okay, we can't save Blair, but I get her. I'll get her. I get her. Oh, damn it. We're dead. That was just terrible. If you, I gotta tell everybody, if you see a Eugen in your team, do not go for the revives. Let them do it. They're playing Eugen, so that's why. The only time you need to do a revive is if the Eugen himself is down. Because I can get in there, get that revive, and go quick, and we're out. Alright. Shake that one off. Got a little tunnel vision there. Watching that chess piece go. That was quick. Not the only person aiming. Did it blow? Oh. Alright, we're going to try to move to the back. I don't know. Great. Now you look at me. Look at someone else. I don't think I hit any of them. Love to get a look at the core, but ow. Guys. Just nobody, huh? I'll get them. I'll get all the clocks. It's cool. That's just in case it's, that core cover's been broken, then we'll... About to die, sitting here playing around. Oh my gosh, knock your shit off. Alright, well, we're close here. No. Gotta go here, everybody. Man, you got hit hard. Alright, we're getting close. Well, at least I can draw some aggro, right? I can't even see the damn thing, so... Yep. Got plenty of time. We can take all the time we have. I don't know. I think it's gone. Shouldn't be. Christ, it's nowhere near enough damage. Alright. You figured that part out. Awesome. Here, I'll do this one. Nobody... Yeah, I can survive it. She ain't even looking at us, so... That it right there. That cover's still on. Hey, team. Oh, stop drawing her away. Okay, you got to get her, because... Got it? Just looking at me hardcore, so you're safe. Good job. There you go. Everybody's back to full. Man, I'm getting pounded on here. So much for jumping up there, huh? And somebody else is dead. Okay, the whole team is dead. That's not going to be a good time. And you died. And I jumped right over top of you. And you died. So, last death count. Alright, we gotta quit playing around. Son of a bitch, I forgot how much damage I took. And now the only person that came over here to try to revive me is getting targeted. That was close. Good job, though. Oh my gosh, I don't have any bullets. I see her. Okay, you realize it's game over as soon as I die. Guess not, huh? I mean, I did play around a lot there, but I did not ruin that, but I sure didn't help it along, you know. I find it often whenever I'm trying to do one of those high-speed heals, like when the two of them were down. Hey, look at this. I end up jumping over them because I'll try to hit the revive button, and it just hasn't populated yet. It's not popped up, so I end up jumping right over top of the person like an idiot. Yep. Well, we'll do this the hard way. I don't care. Okay, see how you died and I come right over? Didn't matter, because so did the other person. I'm not sure what kind of condition that chest is in. We're going to just, same thing as I have been. Oh. We're going to basically just jump right into it when this thing ends. Which is pretty soon. Pretty sure that was it blowing up, wasn't it? Alright, let's just get the kill. It's Serena up there tearing the shit out of him. Clocks shouldn't matter. Clocks are definitely going to matter now. Oh my gosh. Alright, you got that? Cool. Nicely done, Ines. Nicely done. Alright. Well, we just went for the kill there, even though we didn't get what we were looking for. But you know what? It's 2 failures in a row. At least we did get the kill. So. Okay. Off we go. So I think we got 2 throughout this course of this little run. Still didn't get the back. But it's something to aim for. That's this cable. Holy cow. Damn thing. So we'll take a quick look. Should be at 34. And it is. Alright, so hey, we got 2. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Did we get any components that are worth anything? Got a lot to choose from. So I'm going to go through here and I just cut out anything that's not double gold. Not because I'm fancy like that, but I'm kind of at the point where that's all that really matters to me. I'm going to keep that just because I'm not sure. I have plenty of invader sets. The defense is okay. HP's all right. I mean, it's going to have a 484 on it no matter what. So, but we'll compare it to the one that we have now that we like. And if it's better, then we'll keep it. If not, we'll throw it away. I've got another one coming up here. And okay. So this is actually really good. It's got the 646 HP, which is great. And then it also rolled with another HP, so 851. So that is huge. And then we got a gold fire resistance, which is awesome. So we've got basically 3 combat perks there. That's exactly what I look for. The issue is this 2-piece set really isn't all that great. extra assault rifle and submachine gun. I do use submachine guns, and you know what? The assault rifle attack might be worth it in Serena's hands. I have been working on the night. We'll have to see, but to be honest, Distorted Resolve really never spoke to me. But great perks. Just wish that had been on an Invader piece. It would have been, well, it wouldn't have been as high, but yeah, I guess it could. It could have been 646. We'll keep it. What's the worst? I'm all excited now. What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay. So we got two that aren't bad. They aren't good. Could be better, but they're okay. And those are all garbage, so we'll throw them out. Okay, cool. We should have something finished. Told you. Let's go take a look at it. I think we have to go to the mailbox and get our stuffs.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
So we made a bunch of things. Basically, kind of like I said earlier, we need resources, so we're playing catch up. Look at that, it's only a minute away. So we made 100 of the dimension analyzers in the hopes that we get a better reactor tonight. Then we'll be able to upgrade it almost immediately. That is also why we've got the other reactor components going. I'm still in good shape with those, like 10,000 here and 17 there, so I definitely have enough to do reactors. But like I said, we're trying to plan ahead. So we're going to stand here for another 45 minutes. 45 minutes, Christ, 45 seconds. But that's why we made those. And then I just made some of these because I have been spinning some weapons, trying to tweak that extra awesome perks in there. We're not getting last dagger silliness like we were before, but we have done some that were somewhat expensive, and we did get new guns that we need to kind of point in the direction we want. So that's why I made just 100 of these. I can make 100 again. I didn't want to make too many. If I have too many, I start doing stupid stuff. So that was a good timing right there. I'll probably just go ahead and make another. I got 3,000. If I'm going to pick a spot, 4,000 is perfect for me. Where's the other one, though? Did I use all my parts? Man, we're going down far. All the way down to these people. All right, well. There, it just was glitched, I guess. I don't know. We don't have very many weapon parts, so, I mean, I make 20, which basically means I could spin at one time. I prefer at least the 100 or the 500, which, as you can see, we're way off. To get these, it's just breaking down guns. So we go out there and do stuff, we'll get it done. But I've been doing that a lot, probably too much. And the end result there is we're materials poor, which is one of the reasons why I said we need to go get resources. So anything we can go out there and do that'll give us guns to break down, which is pretty much everything, get us eventually back where we need to go. Should be all of my things here. I don't think I grabbed any. Got to hit the triangle first. I don't think I have any mail. Just haven't deleted in a few days. Boop. It's all gone. That should be all of this stuff, right? Yay. Yep. I did the weekly the day it dropped, and then that's all the stuff from today. Let's go back to Little Miss Magister. It's actually a pretty neat color scheme. Good job, Robbie.
Oh, special
So for our operations shop, this was the main thing I bought because we needed gold, so we got it. Keep in mind, I bought 800 of these things, so I had 80 million in gold, and I'm currently at 44. So you get the idea. We spent a lot.
Go on, I'm waiting.
As far as the rest of the stuff, I don't feel the need to get these. I have a good amount, and they're pretty easy to get, especially if you're just doing the void vessel mission. You don't open anything. You know, you get 4 or 6 depending. I started buying some of these, but then again, also made some. Um, don't really need this. I have a ridiculous amount of these void shards. I'll show you in a second. Let's just put a pin in that one. But Enzo's box is kind of nice, but this material, most of these can get from the boxes, or the boxes, the encrypted storage boxes, which I have a ton of code breakers and analyzers, so don't really need to do that. Maybe I'll pick it up. Who knows? I did grab some of these just to get them. I guess I can get that one, which will finish it off. There we go. So that's done. As far as these number 6 cores, they are useful to a point. I mean, they are the base that you craft on. That's why you'll see, like I haven't made very many of the red cores, so that's why I got 2,200 of these things. I have 208 of the blues, none of the yellows and greens. So the greens and yellows are the ones that I've been making the most of. So there you go. Let's see. As far as these metal bissa fragments, since I've decided I wanted to do so many tormentor kills, this isn't a problem for me. Yeah, you get 50, 60, 70 of those things every time you kill him. Since I'm being so crazy about it and going for so many kills, that's why I've got 3,400. And I don't really have too much left to spend these on. I've gotten all the weapons I have cored, and still have a pretty good number of disruptors to replace cores that I don't like. That would be the reason for these, but I got 3,400, so we're okay. Bought these because we've been working on guns. Didn't buy these because I still have a pretty good amount. These guys are not, these are for like common and rare firearms, whereas these ones are for the ultimates. So I haven't done any rare firearms, so I don't really keep them. So we didn't do it. This is your level transmission for ultimate weapons. I already have 10 of these, and I've got all the guns, so I think I'm in pretty good shape. Common and rare, don't mess with. We grabbed these for the reactors. Definitely should grab these too, because you use like 2,000 on this when you try to make certain things. So that'll probably be the next thing on the list. So the advanced stabilizers, I have not been using the ones I have. As you can see, I've got at least 10 of everything. 15 is my top number. Plus, I can craft these on my own through a NAS. I mean, you can make most of the stuff on that, but I've got the materials to make a bunch of these. So I'll grab them if it gets to it, but these aren't high priority. We grabbed both the gold boost and the weapon XP boosts. Those are the two that I prefer the most. Characters we get through pretty quick. The issue I have with the character XPs is, you do a couple special ops and maybe an invasion, 400 dungeon or two, and you'll get it. So, yeah, I've got 28 of these things already. I mean, I have 41 of the weapons and 24 of the gold ones. But these are really good to have if you suddenly decide, you know what, I want to try a different build on this weapon, and you need to catalyze it. It's funny because, when you put a catalyst on a Descendant, it resets their level, and that affects some of your stats, your health, your MP, your defense, your shield. And as you progress back up to 40, those will get stronger. But weapons don't do that. Weapons are the same no matter what. So, it is nice to have these to make that process go a little quicker. But I got 28, so, and I've never used a Kuiper one, and Kuiper's not a problem for me. In fact, one thing I'd love to see in this game is the ability to turn Kuiper into gold. Just because I have so much of it and I don't get any use for it. A lot of that comes from the fact that I'm constantly dismantling modules. So, you get a lot of Kuiper for those, plus what's on the ground in missions. It's also why you probably won't see me buy any of these Kuiper here. Just doesn't do anything for me. I don't need it, so there you go. But I got 70 coins. So, what am I going to buy with 70 coins? Oh, yeah, the ultimate weapons. I have all the ones, and I've got all my copies. But this would be a time saver. Now, I already have an extra Last Dagger and an extra Thunder Cage. So, don't need those. Now, I made an extra Restored Relic. But they don't have any of the newer guns on here, and I don't need to put any copies in or anything. So, and I've already got 4 of them sitting in my inventory that I still haven't used. I don't really need to get 2 more. So what would we buy if we're going to buy something? Well, I think we'll grab a couple of these XP boosts. They're the good 5-hour ones, so how much do they cost? They're only worth 5. I guess we'll buy them all. And we still got 30 left. Next up, I would think this would be next on my list of things to get. So, oh, I can only do that. And then I can do 1. And that spends all our money. Okay, there we go. So we only got 4 more of those before we're buying some other stuff. While we're sitting here talking about it, like I said, okay, so I got 2,200 of the red 6, 208 and nothing, right? So if we go over and talk to, thank you for your time. Thank you, lady. If we come over here, talk to this fool, and we're going to craft a core. I can make 28 of the level 10s. And the reason I'm stopping at 28 is because of this right here. If I had more of these, I could make way more of these. But, oh, I hit the wrong button, sorry. Let's take a look at the green ones. This is the best I can make. Because I just don't have any cores to put into higher ones. So, the level 6 ones are kind of your baseline. You can get level 7s from a 20, and then it intermingles, it adds different ones beyond that. But the issue here is I can do, I have several characters that I've built up that can get through a level 30 void erosion. So that's why I'm probably not going to buy any of those orbs. Even though, I could eventually turn them into level 10 cores, but my issue isn't so much with not having cores or being able to get cores, it's what my cores turn into. They turn into doo-doo. I think I do have some options, though. Let's see. We're going to turn... Do I have... Nope, I don't have any. Well, that would be the ones I need to use are definitely the greens. And that's what I'm really low on. Yeah. This is the Ancient Knight. This is the assault rifle. It's really good in Serena's hands. But other descendants can use it. Defendants. Good God. Other descendants can use it. That triple firearm attack is incredible. But, yeah. Let's see. So I have, excuse me, Frostwatcher. which still needs a core. Do I have one? I do not, but I could go make one. Everything else that I'm carrying, I've done. So, and I do have a few in storage that aren't cored yet. So, I guess we should go do that. Like I said, I have a spare Thunder Cage, so I don't really need to do that. It's a spare restored relic, which I have to put more in, so I got to go get a couple copies of those. My goal is to make one that's a fire-based restored relic with the explosive attack, and then I want to get the criticals off of this one and I got the fire attack on it. So I want to make one that's basically like a fire version and then a chill version. You'll notice that I have ridiculously done just that with 4 chills, all gold, and then 1 fire rate increase. It was just shy of being gold itself. And then I got a purple chill attack on this. So, yeah, we want to freeze people and then we want to burn them. So, we're going to work on that. But, oh, look, we got a couple guns that we can blow up. All right. Well, let's go make another core because we definitely need to core.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
Where you at? Where you at? There you are. So here we'll make a core binder since we've got the materials. Like I said, I got 145 of these bad boys, so we're in good shape. So we got one cooking. Won't take long, but we got other stuff we want to do. So it's time to say goodbye to Eugen. It's been fun, buddy. He's at 26 now. That's pretty good. Couple more days and he'll be fully done. But we are once again going to return to Miss Glay. And we are on, our full metal build. Just to show it to you here real quick. And for last dagger, we're just doing the striker, not the tormentor version, so it's chill enhance. We've been building this guy up here. We do a chill version of that too. Works very well in Void Erosion Purge, or we have just a regular toxic one that I haven't finished building yet. I guess, are we 40? We are. Well, you know what? We're gonna rutile one of these bad boys, and we'll start working on this gun again. So let's do you, and we will do that. Yep. Yeah. So we just got one more spot for the toxic version, but we're going to go back to the frost version since it is completely done. I'll leave that there. So you can seize it. And then we use this mostly just to help us sprint around, but she is still a very good gun. Just the main version, nothing too fancy. A little bit of fire extra to go with the fire it comes with, but she's pretty much done. So, let's see. Like I said with Glay, with her skills, you hit this.
Your mom will save you no matter what.
Let her talk. Okay, so you do this, and you can keep it going the whole time until you get down but not out. So if you get downed, it resets, but otherwise, you stay psycho with your little white hair. So this doesn't care about skill, and as you can see, it's based off of your cooldowns, your costs, etc. But your costs are based off of your HP. When we do the life siphon, which makes the little balls explode, or we bring them in to be health, we do get some skill power modifiers on this dimension skill. But to be honest with you, I don't use this very much. Probably should start. But yeah, so that's a dimension skill that does base off of skill power. Then we have your increased sensory, which gives you. I'll let her talk.
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
This is based off of HP as far as your cost. This is just what gives you your unlimited bullets. As you can see, my duration's 10.5 and my cooldown is 11. So I need to get those guys better. What I want is, well, I mean, what I want is the exact same. I want, let's just say 10.5 and 10.5. So my cooldown needs to get better or my duration needs to get longer. Those are the two options I have. And then finally we have here, with her massacre ability, which brings up a unique gun that you just tear people up with. To be honest with you, Last Dagger almost does a little more than this. But this is also based off of skill power and its dimensions. So,
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
since her singular skills aren't based off of any kind of skill power bonus, only her dimension ones are, a dimension reactor would be the best thing for her. That would help with the skill power bonuses. And cooldown and duration is the way to go. So I have a singular with cost and duration up, which isn't bad. But honestly, my goal or my super awesome reactor for her would be to have a dimension skill bonus with duration and cooldown. So let's take a look at what we have. And even though I fully activated or fully enhanced this thing, if I get the reactor I was just talking about, I would drop this in a second. It's not a big deal. Okay, so we have another singular here, duration up, non-attribute, skill bonus. That would be okay, but it's a singular one. Here we do have a dimension with skill cost, non-attribute bonus. They aren't bad. The skill cost, everything is HP, so the less of my own HP that I'm throwing to the wind in order to do my skills, the better. Here we've got fusion, and singular. Here we got a fusion with skill cost and colossi. Doesn't do anything. The tech bonus on a skill crit, skill damage. Doesn't matter for her, really. HP heal modifier and skill cooldown. We're getting closer to singular again. So, here we've got duration, and here we got cooldown. Needed those two in the same one. Here I got duration and skill effect range. Range really doesn't matter for her. But again, there's the duration up. And we got a cost and cooldown here, but that's not it. Like I said, you don't have to match her since it's really not. I mean, her dimension skills are tying off to it, but you don't have to do it. I honestly would prefer to do it just because it's the right thing to do, So let's go take a look at our storage to see if we're anywhere close to having that. Honestly, can't guarantee you I know what's in here, so there you go. Well, right off the bat, we need a triangle one. Here we got duration and colossi. This would be questionable because, we're using this as the tormentor killer, so that's interesting, but doesn't get us where we need to go. Range and cooldown, of course. Range and cost. It's a dimension and singular bonus, but skill critical hit doesn't really do anything. There's a range and cooldown that's dimension based, so thanks for that. Well, the cooldown, but range. And then that's it. Oh, we got one more option. Critical and that. So we do not have the one that we would like to have. So let's take a look at what options we have. And from what I'm remembering, they ain't good. So, non-attribute dimension. The only place to go is the shipment base. And I was here earlier, and made me sad. This is White Knight Gulch, so I hate this place. We have a supply mission, which is collecting samples, which this isn't so bad, and I'll show you why. Um, when it says composite, just means you got to do a bunch of other stuff, but this one makes you run around a whole lot. Capture the fortress courtyard, secure the border. Not too shabby. Collection. Defeat the bogus, collect DNA samples. And then we have capture the fortress outskirts as a composite. Basically, when you're farming for a reactor, what you need are enemies to kill. If there aren't any enemies, or very few, that's where these reactor drops are going to come from. That's why we're coming here to try to get a reactor. And if we do something that doesn't have a whole lot of bad guys, then we're going to suffer for it. This one, let's see. Okay, so let's go here. This is the first one I want to go to. There's another reason why. Well, that toxic mechanic reactor, it'd be nice if it dropped gold, but who knows. So let's head out. So I need people to watch me on Twitch. I just got my second Twitch message, and both of them have been trying to get me to sign up to a site to get cheap views. I don't want to do it that way. Okay, so this one here, it creates that little storage box and you kill everybody. Oh, loaded Caesars running around through here. You can get them from doing outposts. That still does have an effect. They won't drop as many though. And I've actually had those guys drop some stuff before. I'm not sure if Caesar is... I'm over here, Roach. That's not me. There's a lot of people here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Sorry. We are going to go... private. And we're going to go to here so that the private takes. And then we're going to come right back. And the reason I'm doing private is not because I'm antisocial, even though somewhat I am, but I need enemies to kill. And if somebody comes in to help me or does the mission with me, they tend to finish the mission, which is what they're supposed to do. I don't want to finish the mission. I'm going to, but I want to make this take as long as possible because my goal is to get the longest amount of time for enemies to spawn for a chance at a drop of the reactor that we're looking for. So, I'll show you what happens here. Oh, I was going to try to patrol with them. Okay, so we'll go crazy. Now I'm going to come in here. And once we get in here and that's pops, we've got 5 minutes. So, we're going to take all 5. And Malevolent is great in this because you shoot one guy and it kills everybody that's around him. You usually get a... Oh, sorry. Usually get some of those sisters up there. The Reapers. They'll come up here and here too. Sometimes they'll be over there, up there. They'll be up here. But we're going to collect a couple samples. But we're just going to get that thing basically one away. Also, it's a smart idea to let them get closer to the little storage box here. before you kill them. Because that way you can just pick it up. There's no transit. Show you what I mean once we get some more of these bad guys in here. Come on, folks. There you go. So see, now I got one right there. I can almost just pick that up and it immediately goes in. When the big boys show up, like this guy, gotta kill him quick. This'll work. Let them get a little closer. And we'll grab the ones that are far away. Check the time. We're just coming up to 3 minutes. Oh, nice. These guys all rolled together. Boop. Leave that one. Gotta be careful here because we're not getting a whole lot of samples. Yep. Should be some up here, right? Yeah, at least one. Guess we use the ones on the steps for now. I got a couple over here. Nice. Let's see. We're pretty close to the end there. Got a minute 24, so we're just gonna kill babies. Oh. And this is much simpler with Malevolent. Just hit them and let the gears do their things. Oh, there we go. It's also nice that pups will run around and pick all that stuff up. We got 40 seconds. We're doing great. Missed. And then I missed again. Lord, right about the 20-second mark. That's when we'll... Oh, no. Can't let you do that. That might have ruined everything. And there we go. So let's take a look. Stretch that thing out to 4 seconds before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Any of them worth anything? Let's take a look. No, 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 and no. So all of them sucked. But 8 tries. It's not bad. So we'll do this again. That's awesome placement. Okay. Are there bogus? Start getting a couple of these things in here so we don't look like a total loser here. Yep, keep working on the far out ones. Where did the one that was close go? I mean, they're going to be very hard pressed to kill me. So, you got all the time in the world. Well, actually, we only have 3.5 minutes, but you get the idea. And it's a shame because, like I said, if somebody else were to come in here, they're just going to do what, you know, comes natural, which would be to get this mission done. And that cuts down on some of my options. So this is neat. They got that shield up. But, oh, it didn't get all of them. The Malevolent will get through it. But only when you shoot one that's beside them. Oh, easy, bud. Holy cow. That should go down and get that one, yep. Alright, 2 minutes. Let's start putting a little more in. You know what? I'm just tired of you thinking you're special. She is special, apparently, huh? There you go. Alright, 2 minutes left, so we got plenty of time. Oh. Alright. Oh, we're too soon. Damn it. Crap, damn it. I thought we could do 2. Oh my gosh. Well, we did get 6 of them at least. Let's see if there's anything worth. That's weird. Did he destroy them all? Were they all garbage? Hey, what's up, Chris? Oh, man. Where did they all go? I guess they were doo-doos. It is possible to get reactors from these guys, like the wandering ones. Let's do this real quick. Because there are tons of bad guys in here. And you can kind of do the same thing. I have a minute to get all these things busted. And my Malevolent only takes 1 shot to blow one up. So, we're going to leave A right where it is. We're going to shoot all these douchebags. And we're going to let that get down to pretty close. As you can see, we're not getting too many drops. Alright. That's close enough, right? Yep, should have let that go a little longer, huh? And got a few. Nothing good though. We get 6 compared to the 8 that we usually get from doing the mission. Hey, there we go. I'm kind of surprised that Malevolent doesn't target these things. I wonder, because I kind of ended the big boy, the Predator, that drops from this. I kind of ended him a little quick. Let's see if we oh, I missed. Alright, let's try. We're going to switch. We'll have to do this because otherwise Malevolent's just going to tear him up. I got quite a bit of time, so we just got to keep Happy Boy there and keep him from running into bullets or anything. Call some friends, dude. Thank you. What are you doing? We can definitely get in some reactors to drop. That was another one. Can you stop hanging around with him? Thank you. All right, we got 40 seconds. Oh. $20 seconds. Probably got one more spawn of friends, and then we'll finish him off. Oh, thank gosh we got that bio gel, huh? How'd we do? 2 of them. Cool. Well, we got tech cooldown, or skill cooldown, and tech boost. Does not help us. Perfect drop for the dimension. Nice, dude. That's what we're trying here. But I have never... Oh, we're doing that. Wondered why it wasn't taking any damage. It's like, dude, Malevolent can do this. Ow. I had an abomination that time. Whoa, we almost put the almost pulled the trigger. And that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Well, we did get some, though. Still get shot up. Oh, look at this. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot it automatically starts all over again. Let's go away from these guys. Oh, let's not do it that way, though. Okay, so what do we got here? No, it's poo, 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 poo. Are we quite through? You guys just picked the wrong time. So we did get a phase reactor. Okay, eventually I'll get to blow through all these. What's this? I guess Pup is taking care of them for us. So we did get a double, but it's kind of a doo-doo one. I do have my filter set high. So it does get rid of a lot of things. You were seeing them because I was jumping in and checking them. Alright, what's up, losers? Yeah, I forgot I only have a minute to do this. I was standing there wasting time. What? Oh. You know, the drops are coming. They're coming in pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining. This might be a better way to go here. Yeah, it's another one. We remembered this time, but we almost killed him. I don't know how worth it is to sit here and do this. I mean, I was getting tons of drops from the other ones. It only brings in a couple guys. At least he got his health back. I haven't seen one drop yet here. Alright, I don't get a drop from these guys. We're ending this. Go away. Ew. So all the ones I got, dog destroyed. What's it? You'd be better on other descendants. Yeah, that's true. Hey, everybody. I missed. Yeah, we're getting a ton from these guys. Okay, I said that, and now I'm not getting any. Just in time. Oh, did I almost kill you? I did some damage. Alright, let's see if this 2 minutes is better. Somebody dropped something. Dude, I wasn't even moving, bro. There we got one. There we go. I don't know if it's worth the one, though. To just constantly fail and then just reset. Because it'll reset right away. Uh, 30 seconds. Let's just end this. I got 20,000 gold out of the deal. Pup's destroying them, so I don't get a good count. Just need to calm you down for just a little bit, Pup, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go in here. We're going to let this restart, and we're going to start up, kill a bunch of guys, and then we're going to fail. Let's see how many we get. Because it's definitely spawning way more opportunities here in the early stage. As he says that, and now none of them are there. There we go. Somebody dropped one. Go get it, Roach. Good. Oh, okay. So I do have the inversion on here that, or not the inversion. Yeah, the inversion reinforcement that gives me the extra cogs. That's why you see so many bouncing around. Okay, so before we leave, how are we doing here? Now he's not. Oh, we got a bunch. Look at that. Okay, stop, guys. Okay, this you can cycle this quick. Yeah, I don't normally like to fail missions. I kind of want to make sure I get everything complete, but we are cranking out these drops. Go get that one. Get that one. Good job. Come on. Now they're not dropping. Okay. All right, let's retreat and let's do a quick check. I think I have to get really far away though, otherwise they track me. Okay. You just couldn't let it go, could you? Oh, he did let it go. All right, I'll give it to him. Ooh, that's a good total. They all look like poo, but there's 21 in that batch. It's not bad for not really doing anything. That's only like 3-4 minutes worth of work. All right, well, we'll actually time this crap out. So I have none now. And we're just gonna, oh, they're all out here. I guess technically I don't even have to shoot the little power generator things because we're trying to die here. Sorry, I was looking at my streamer clock there. Well, not my streamer clock, but the timer on the stream. So it's basically 2019 or 2 hours 19 minutes. Let's go to we'll do 5 minutes, so 24. Who are these people? See, that's the real benefit right there is you just step out. Oh my gosh, look at this. Just step out and it automatically respawns. Hello. I know, Roach. They're not dropping any reactors. Alright, we got one. Alright. Step out, step right back in. There's a bunch more. It's like it heard me talking about it, and I was doing pretty good, so it just decided to stop. I don't think there's any difference in the, if these things are shot or not. Fancy. All right, minute and a half, and then we run away. Guy looked weird. I didn't realize there was two of them there. Oh, all right. We run up here. We run down here. All right. Do 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 do. So in the previous mission, the one that's over there, we let the timer go all the way before we finished it, and that was about 5 minutes. And we'd get 7 or 8 by doing that. So we're going to see how many we get once this timer expires in 15 seconds. That'll be about 4 minutes. So, or 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm lying. Not an exact science here. We're just doing that. Okay, it's over. Let's run. We're gonna have to do this because they're gonna follow us. So I think we're gonna get 1 extra. Okay, that should do it. Yes, that mission right there would get us about 7 or 8 through 5 minutes. We just did 5 minutes of this nonsense. And we got way more than 7 or 8. So, I think we found... Hey, you want to get down? I think we found a good method here. It hasn't really yielded anything all that great. But, you know what, though? There is something I want to do. Let's delete all this. So here, I have a duration up. I want to see what... If I can get one of these bad boys... Oh, there's a duration up. I want to get one of these bad boys with a cooldown. And we'll see what it does. A gold cooldown, obviously. Do any of you guys have a gold cooldown? This one does. 0.072. Okay, so what does this do to our... Cooldown is 11.1. So if I put that on, even though it's the wrong thing, I get the skill cooldown. Sorry.
Oh, my beloved daughter, Daya. Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
Okay, so this is one of the things I'm pointing out. I switched to a electric reactor, and now my sensory, which is my unlimited bullets, lasts for 9.9 seconds, and it cools down in 8.2. So using a non-correct reactor with just that cooldown gets me to where I need to be. So, wow. Okay. And I got no skill power, but like I said, it doesn't matter because she doesn't use the skill power to build herself up. So, it's interesting. We definitely want to get a reactor for that. Now, also, by the way, I'm wearing an Annihilation set, which gives me the 5.7 duration, and then I got a Hunter set, which gives me 4 cooldown. If I'm not mistaken, was it? It's the one I just got, actually. No. So, 5.7 and 4. What else gives me the cooldown? Skill cost doesn't help. It's a 4.7. But that would have to be a full set. I don't want to do that. I'm already wearing the Annihilation. Don't care about the skill cost. Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get 100% uptime. As it stands right now, I have 11-second cooldown on a 10.5 duration. So I get that half second that things aren't happening. And that has actually affected me more in Colossi fights than it has in any kind of gameplay. It would definitely help in... I can't shoot that one. It would definitely help in... Sorry, I didn't know where those bullets are coming from. It would help in Void Erosion Purge. Not totally required. I don't normally have too much of a problem there. But yeah, if I can get that 100% uptime, Chris, we're going to be happy. I mean, honestly, I could put an electric reactor and do it. But on premise, and because of my obsessive compulsive nature, we want the right reactor, even though it has little to no effect. But going for the dimension, it will... come on. Yeah, it will affect your dimension skills, even if I don't use them very often. Jump out, jump in. So, the only other place that I actually like doing reactor farming is when I can throw Bunny on and run through barrier deactivation, because there's so many enemies and usually get a lot. But I'll be honest, if this works in any zone, this is pretty darn good. Aw. It's me again. Theoretically, thinking of just doing this until, since I have the destroy off, do this till Pup can't pick anything up. I mean, that'll be like 100. Oh. But yeah, dude, if we could do, we can do these, the outposts. Because another issue you run into when you're doing the missions where you can get these is that missions also have the potential to drop certain reactors. And sometimes that gets in the way. It still kind of does here, but not as often. Making a ton of Kuiper. which I don't need. But yeah, it's. I've always been very poor at reactor farming. Well, poor, unlucky, whatever you want to call it. Um, I got my bunny reactor, which was exactly what I wanted because I have her based on skill crits. Got that within like 3 or 4 runs doing this, and since then I have not had any luck. I don't think I've ever gotten a reactor I wanted going this route. Everything else has always been just it dropped, and I've gotten kind of cocky about that too. Where like, oh, I don't reactor farm at all. I just play the game and it drops for me. So my arrogance has definitely cost me some karma points there. But we'll do this. We're going to get about 20 reactors every 5 minutes. Good job. There are worse ways to spend your time in this game, trust me. This is also a very good when you don't have too much time on your hands. Like, you only got about maybe an hour or a half hour to play. Can't really get into too much trouble. Especially towards the end of a week when you got your challenges done. Yeah, I don't believe that matters one bit. Doesn't seem to be a higher quantity or quality of enemy when whether they're all up or none of them. Oh yeah. I think that guy just handed it to me. I missed. Yeah, that uptime in the void sometimes, yep. Which is kind of why I'm doing this. Specifically for that. I want that to match. Which apparently I could just put the that electric one on because, you know, there's definitely some merit to the fact that it doesn't matter. Pretty sure I've got some kind of cooldown and duration reactor. How many of those do I have? 1,700. That's okay. It's been a while since I blew up modules, so. I blew up that one, so I got to be careful. Roach, it's right there in the middle, bud. There you go. Thank you. No complaints here. This will also be cool because there is always, oh, hey, there's always a reactor. Sometimes the good missions aren't on the map where your farming needs to go. But there's always a reactor. Didn't even look. 184. Oh my gosh. Careful. Okay. What's up, buddy? It's another, you know, have to do this on private because wouldn't be nothing for somebody to. I mean, if I was on the other end of that, I'd come running in here and help you clear all this out, like not realizing. I'd actually jump in and feel like I helped you out. Be like, oh man, that guy almost failed. He only had like 2 seconds, but I got the last one for him. I'm sure later it would occur to me that I kind of did something stupid, but. Uh, and we had to pull that shot a little too close. Of course, I guess we could also do this, blow that up, and then just wax him, but the issue with that is now we're on the... I know it sounds horrible to say it, but oh my gosh, look, I'm on a 30-second timer now. I got one more run of these before I'll be full. Holy cow. I don't know if anybody's ever gone out there and farmed for reactors, but this just feels faster. I don't know, man. I hate doing it, so even spending like 2 minutes is too much for me. Yeah, this will be the last time we do this. I'm not trying to be all negative, though. Ooh, nice throw. I don't know who they're shooting at. Barely got that shot in. All right. Hey, we got a pattern. And some bio-gel. Cha. Let's see. Let's go up here. Huh. Okay. What do we got? Oh my god. Okay, well. We're going to blow up a bunch. I mean, they aren't good. 61. Yeah, I mean, they weren't very good, but you know what? Most of the time, whenever you. Hey, look, double gold. Normally, whenever you reactor farm, they aren't good anyway. So I don't see how I'm losing. Oh, you know what? That's a perfect number, 130. All right. I'm actually need to get something to drink, and I think that's a safe place. Need to get something to drink, hit the bathroom, and then we're going to actually do a count, see how long it takes me to fill up my inventory on those things and whether or not any of them are any good. So I'm going to hit the be right back button, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Mrs. Rabbit made some chocolate chip cookies, boy. Ooh. All right, so we're going to go back to this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems to me the numbers are way better than anything I've experienced. So we're down to 130 of 212. So basically, 70, 80. We can go get 80 things before we're full. Oh, we got some guns. Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of guns to get rid of. Okay. So now we're at 109. So we can go get 100 items. Let's see how long that takes us and how many of them are going to... You know what? Fine, you're going to get in the way. I want that flectorite. All right. We're going to let the timer on the stream go to right about 2:53. And we'll see how long it takes to fill up. All right, let's do it. Well, that's new. What are you guys doing here? To be careful on that one. All right, we're going to try it without meaning to shoot any of these reactors. Not going to say it's not going to happen, but... Nope, wasn't thinking. So here we are. Well, the ammo supply is definitely being kept up too. I mean, boop, right there. All right, and there we go. All right, so been at this about 3.5 minutes. It's not too bad. That is nice. Ah! Got a little gun happy there. Just kept shooting and shooting. So yeah. Making all right time. Okay. So we're going to do this for about another 3 minutes just to get a 10-minute span here and see what it looks like. And see how many we get. We're already at 142, so it's about 30 to 40 that we've gotten in a 5-minute span. Do, 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 do. Look at that, a double drop. Hell yeah. Okay, we can do this, I think, once or twice. Yep, 1 minute to go. Do. And I think the real benefit for this is the fact that once this ends, you literally just step up in and you're right back to it. We got about 30 seconds before we hit our timer here, so... this will be the last spawn. Alright, that does it. Let's get out of here. Okay. Well, we went from 109 to 155. So we got about 45, 46. But the true benefit here is they are all exactly what we want. Just the perks aren't all that great, but they never really are. So 10 minutes, you get about 50, roughly. That's a pretty good ratio. That's better than anything I think I've ever run before. Let's see. We'll get through all this. All right, how many have we blown up? 32. Okay, so the rest of it was here. These items and guns. So 32. We got 32 in 10 minutes. Okay. So we go here. We can just run that thing even though we're failing, jumping in and out, in and out. And we can get 32 drops of the reactor we're looking for in 10 minutes of time. But then when we ran this mission, which we would purposefully extend to the 5-minute mark, we got 8 each time. So that means we got 16. So you got 16 versus 32, which is odd. That's awesome math. So we're getting double the drops over here. This might be the new way for me to farm reactors. Yeah, I can't complain. But, yeah. Still didn't get the one I'm looking for, but... I mean, every run can't be a win. I think I pulled my aim right off the power unit. Oh my gosh. Literally, one shot just kills them all. Hmm. So I've heard rumor that they plan on having some kind of a setup to where we can do the same thing to these components that we can do to reactors, which means, you know, we can combine them, I guess you'd say. I don't know if that's going to cover the perks or not. I hope it does. Just because this is a pretty heavy stopping point, you know. Reactor farming is like, and component farming, it's like the lowest. I mean, Mrs. Rabbit doesn't watch the stream, so thank God it's the only way I can look her in the eye after spending this much time trying to get reactors and not having anything to show for it. I did get a little carried away with this, though, because my plan was also to do some component farming and also just go in and do some quick kills on some of the lower tiered colossi, because we are running a little low on catalyst blueprints. We have 21 made. We only have 9 blueprints, and we try to make them as much as we can. The only benefit to that is in some... Oh, yeah, boy, look at that. Not a whole lot happening in the old normal chat when you're on private, so... But we're up to 22. That's cool. The only thing is, the good thing about that is like here, with the Executioner, who at this point is very easy to kill. I mean, I got 214 just in that one pattern 56, which has a 20% chance of dropping that catalyst blueprint. Now, don't get mad at me, but I know RNG has nothing to do with it, and it lies, you know. But theoretically, that's 20% of 200, you know. I got 40 catalyst blueprints sitting there. I know it's not going to be that. It could be 60, it could be 10, but you get the idea. But I've also got 76 of this one. This one doesn't drop it. Neither does that. So, you know, here I've got about 300 patterns. So theoretically, we should have about 60 or so here. So we can go in there. And this guy, oh my gosh. I mean, this is the first of the hard mode, so. I was going to do, who was I fighting? Swamp Walker. I was killing Swamp Walker yesterday because I had a bunch of patterns for him too, to do the same thing. Just to build up on my pattern stockpile. And I was saving the footage because he was lying to me, like RNG was being silly, I just kept getting Luna parts. I did get quite a few patterns, so no complaints, but just kept giving me the... Oh, man. I had the wrong gun on. There you go. But it just kept giving me the Luna part was 32%, but so was Blue Beetle. And I think I got, out of 20 patterns, I got about 5. I got about 5 of the... God, I can't even speak. The Chrysalis, the Catalyst blueprint. Blah, 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 blah. Did you ever have one of... Did you ever see... Did you ever... One of the... Yeah. But anyway... so I got about 5 of these things, but everything else was like Luna parts. And I did get one of the... It was an Ultimate Ajax part for the pattern I was using. But the Blue Beetle one was never dropping. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to probably put something together with this so we can look at the math, look at the numbers. And then I got 5 Blue Beetles in a row. So I was like, okay, so that's what it was. You were just trying to be suspenseful. That didn't work. Let's go ahead and do this properly now. Let's go Psycho. We got the right gun. I don't know if it was a glitch or if it was on purpose that we can't move up until they spawn now.
Enemy eliminated.
Supernova's a decent set. I don't think I need any, but it is a decent set. But the problem is I can't go through these 200 and these 76 patterns without picking up Supernova sets, so I'm going to do it. Okay. We're just going to do this till we get what we want. Just one Catalyst blueprint. Yeah, I don't know if they did that on purpose or I don't know what point it served. I know that I don't play him, but Esimo, his whole point of being was to get up there before the thing spawned, throw down a bunch of mines. And poor bastard can't do any of that anymore. It's like, guys, you can't be taking the one thing he's good at and taking it away from him. Hey, look at that. See? Doesn't take long. But, yeah, so my goal, I guess, is just going to be to rebuild that stock by coming in here and doing the silliness stuff.
We should investigate this.
We should investigate this. All right, so we're going to switch gears. We're going to do one or two Abyss Colossi fights, and then we're going to call it a night. Got a couple of Deathstalker. Sorry. Got a couple Deathstalker kills. That was good with the parts. So that moved that up. We get some arcade tuning for Eugen, which is good. And we made some materials. This is my Tormentor setup. I've gone over it before, but just in case you're new. It's very similar to the original. It's just got the poison and the mental focus added to it. So we switch to that, and then we go to the Descendant module. And we switch to Tormentor because we don't need HP collection. This is pretty standard as well. Just have the electric resistance instead of the HP collector and such. But I also don't have this focus, which drops the skill cooldown. So my skill problem is, my cooldown duration problem is still even a little bit worse here. So, ugh. But anyway, that's that. We'll go here. We'll go here, and we're gonna do a public. I like doing the public sometimes because, as you know, if you watch my stream or watch the videos, watch the channel, we like to try to help people. I don't know if they're going to need my help here, though. We got a Glay probably doing the same thing I'm doing, and then we got a Serena. But aim for the shoulders. When they blow up, aim for the chest. See if you can make him go down on a knee. Here's where I'd love to have that immediate cool up. Now he's going to do this, so we're going to aim for the legs. And that lets his shoulders come back. They're the easiest thing to blow up in order to get him out of this enraged stage. We're taking a little bit of damage, but we're okay. Guess I should be aiming at that leg since he was giving it to me. Bad angle. Cannot get the good kill points. Sorry, didn't mean to run into you. And he's dead. So yeah, this team really didn't need my help, but we did well. We'll go again. Might just bring us in with the same group, but not sure. No, we got an Ajax in here instead of a Eugen. He was close to sending it home. Alright, let's just stop. If he gives me a leg, I'll take it. Oh, it's close. Hey, somebody did the electric cube. Cool. They all gone? Uh-oh. Oh, I can't believe we still haven't been able to get that. Come on, dude. Has he got a shoulder up? Oh, he does. Nice. I got my 4 tickets. Let's take a look at the stats. 110, not bad. Not bad for my group. Yeah, we'll get 60 of these guys, so that's where I've been getting most of them. I like that they added these in back on 4. And of course, quantum crystals we always get a ton of. We're going to head back, and we're going to do a couple runs of those solo, just tell you how I do it. And then we're done. That'll be right around 3.5 hours, and that'll be great. So I don't change anything for me. It's the same loadout I use no matter what. But we do kind of approach it a little differently. Now, number one, we've got 3 lives. Don't care if we use them. And in fact, it's not uncommon for me to just go ahead and let one of them go. I'll stand toe-to-toe with this guy, even though I know I'm not going to win that fight, just to get the extra damage in, so that when I respawn, we don't have any questions. But me and Roach land. Make sure we go crazy. And I usually don't throw my my number 3 until he steps forward. So I'll maneuver into position, throw it when he steps forward, and that pretty much brings it right at the time. We go across the shoulders, into the chest. Once he says that, we stop shooting. And now we're just trying to go for weak points so we can drop him out of this little phase. If he ever does that little squat down thing, it's a perfect chance to get his shoulders. Yeah, we are probably going to kill ourselves with our own skill. What do you think? Yep, I can't even do it. You bastard. I think we can avoid him for long enough to get one of these hummingbirds dead. Well, we got some health back from that. And there's a health box. Enough to throw our skill. Got you now. And there we go. Man, we're hurt bad though. We got 4 again. Took us about a minute. I usually do this anywhere between 30 to 45 if I'm just farting around. Sometimes I think my best time is 16 with Glay. But let's do it again, see if we can do a little better. We did have to spend a little bit extra time evading some damage. All right, Crazy Glay. Sometimes he sticks that gun out like that. Can't get the sweet spots. Aw, man. Stop firing because he's going up. I could be taking out the cube, but doesn't matter. There we go. Got a leg down. I just ran right through the center of the map, which you never want to do. Alright, there we go. A little more in control. Ah! Just like a cowboy on that one. And we got our 4. So, that's just a quick summary. You've seen me do that before, most likely. Which do I prefer? Depends. So, right now, we are 222. So we got about 80 that we need to get in order to buy something. And it's Wednesday. So we've got basically 24 hours to cross that gap. At that point, I'll probably do it myself because the times are going to be better. I can do it much faster alone. If I was on the low side, of that, let's say I had 80, then I would pretty much focus, on going team play. Just because I have done that fight as a public and was necessary for the team. So it's some players that either hadn't been in here that much or didn't know how to do it all that well or weren't built quite properly, and I was there to help out. So I can deal out serious damage, and I'm pretty decent about staying alive. I do get. I don't normally go for revives. For some reason, whenever somebody's down, I always seem to draw aggro, and I know if I run over there, we're both dead. So I have done it, but I'll let somebody else revive because for some reason he hates me. I don't blame him. I hate myself, but I don't actually. That's just a joke. But yeah. So once I get to 300 and I know that I can buy something, I'll switch back over to doing team play, public matches. I always prefer to do that. So there you go. Last thing we're gonna do, because we're probably calling it. I'm gonna go over here. This is how I've been getting all my service support requests. You just stand here and you just wait for a name to show up. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I may jump into a menu, check a stat, see where I'm at on something. Pet the dog, talk to the cat, do other things. Think about ideas for videos. But yeah, I'll just watch this screen, see if a name pops up. If it does, jump in, help them out. The hardest part about this one is it's happening, like I said, less and less each day. It's still happening with a pretty good frequency, but not like it was right at the beginning of the season. And you can kind of tell that when you look, not that one, but at your social, and you start seeing all the people that are here in Albion with me, and it's all high teens except for this guy and this guy. So everybody else is high teens. There's a 10. Not very many players down in those low ranks like they used to be. With the start of the season, all the new players, people just getting in for the first time and looking for help and assistance. And now they've pretty much figured it out. They've upgraded their weapons. They've got some better options. Their characters are growing in strength, so they're surviving longer. But it's still here. I'm hoping before this stops happening at all to jump up there to 100. And hopefully that would help get that done. That'd be awesome, Chris. I think I'm actually going to be done for tonight. I got a couple things I want to do for footage for a couple video ideas I have. But yeah, if you're on, I'll definitely yell at you, man. Oh my gosh. We'll see what we can get done. I'm still seeing, I'm seeing more failures in Deathstalker than I am in Tormentor. But then again, most of the Tormentors, you'll see people have, Serena's, Glaze. They'll be pretty ready. It's usually only maybe one, if any, players that aren't running a character like they should. Seen quite a few Valbies in there. And Ajax is also pretty popular, although that shield doesn't survive too long under Tormentor. He doesn't play around. But all right, well, we hit 3 hours 30 minutes. That's actually 30 minutes longer than I normally do, so there you go. But Chris, good to see you again, bud. We'll hook up. And for anybody else, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons. Definitely appreciate it. We're almost to the point where I could become a corporate shill and sign up to be the first Descendant content creator. Boy, that'll be fun and exciting. See all the great, wonderful perks that I get in that role. But it's the only game I really play. I do play Battlefield 1 just for giggles. I do still have quite a few things that like content creators that I used to watch and listen to with Call of Duty, but man, what a shit show that's become. They are releasing with the new season for Call of Duty Verdansk, and I don't care. Never was a Warzone fan. Love DMZ. Open World Zombies was okay. Don't want to do anything round based, and their movement and the way they had things set up just bites. So, yeah, this is pretty much the only game I do. So, there you go. All right, well, I'm calling it a night here. So, as always, I will see you out there. Take care.